Dragon Ball Super's animation was flat out trash. Well, at least it started that way. Let's go back to July 2015. Dragon Ball Super premieres on Japanese TV. The franchise is back after 18 years away. Fans are losing their minds. And then episode 5 airs, and Goku's face looks like it was drawn by someone who had never seen a face before. Here's what actually happened. Dragon Ball Super's production started just 2 months before its air date. Normal anime pre-production is anywhere from 6 months to a full year. 2 months for a major franchise action anime? That is cooked. That is genuinely cooked. Episodes were frequently being completed only days, sometimes hours, before their air date. The animators weren't bad. They were just being asked to do the impossible on a deadline that made no sense. And this is Dragon Ball. Here's the wild part.
Ha ha. Your threats are as empty as your title. All hail Vegeta, Prince of No One.
Super had 5 different series directors across 131 episodes. Dragon Ball Z across 291 episodes had too many cooks, not enough time, and it showed. Now, to be fair to Super, it did get better. Toei restructured their animation teams, put in stricter quality control, and gave key episodes more time and resources. The improvements were extremely noticeable by the second half of the series. The Tournament of Power arc, some of those fights are now considered legendary. When they pulled good animation out of Super, mainly in the second half, the choreography occasionally rivaled or even exceeded the best of Dragon Ball Z. And then Dragon Ball Super, Broly dropped in 2018 and everyone lost their mind again. Because that is what Dragon Ball looks like when you really give the team proper time and resources. The animation was movie level. Hood classic, no complaints. That movie basically proved that the original Super wasn't a talent problem. It was more or less a scheduling and resources problem. So here we are, 2026, Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary. Toei has shown they're going all the way back to fix what started wrong. Dragon Ball. Super Beerus is a fully enhanced remake of the Beerus arc. New cuts, improved artwork, fully reshot scenes, and a story reconstruction that stays more faithful to Akira Toriyama's original draft. Dragon Ball executive producer Akio Iyoku said at Battle Hour 2026 that the goal is to express the world of Dragon Ball Super, Toriyama Sensei's creation, with more precision and accuracy. Visual expression has evolved every single day since 2015, and implementing those latest techniques was one of the core goals of this production. The original Japanese voice cast is back. Masako Nozawa, the legendary voice of Goku, Koichi Yamadera as Beerus, and Jason Douglas returning as the English dub voice of Beerus, all in. All re-recording Yamadera said he was happy to see Beerus in the title. And Nozawa said the Goku versus Beerus battle was so thrilling and epic, and then lost it when Frieza appeared at the end of the trailer. Same Nozawa. Same. This project was started years ago, quietly, behind the scenes, as a direct response to everything that went wrong in 2015. It premieres fall 2026. And for the first time, Dragon Ball Super gets to be what Toriyama always intended it to be. The redemption arc is real, and it's finally here. Subscribe to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. We're covering every drop, every announcement, every breakdown. Daily Dragon Ball content. Let's go.